first halt would be at Mathura. That is where we are headed right now. Inside Rajiv's car. Hi. Hi Saurabh. How are you? Hi Rajiv. I'm fine. There's a special guest. He's now sleeping. We'll get back to him when he's awake. And Bhabiji. Hello. That's the countryside around. Rows of shops outside the mandir. You can see rows of fans outside the temple. In case of long queues, just for the benefit of the pilgrims, this is the main gate. Those are on the other side of the road leading to the temple. Decorative dresses for the वीडियो है टीवी पे आएगी। देख तो गिर गया थोड़ा आगे तो लगेगा कि नीचे आग ताज के ऊपर from the Quran on this side you can see in ancient times it was supposed to be studded with gems. Gems are gone, replaced by white stones, marble stones now. Beautiful lawn around the Taj complex. As it is possible.
पहले ये देखो बुक साइड में है पर अपन उसको आइए गाइड चाहिए नहीं पाणो घुमाने आके फोटो तो ला ये डाल वन टा जम वाली होल्डिंग हल्दी भैया जी एक मिनट हेलो इधर देखिए भैया मैं आकर क्या भागो जरा डिब्बा ऊपर मान लड़ाई किया है जो कारण हेलो भैया दर्शन को बात
आपकी और 11 अंकल की यहीं पे है ना इसी पोज में यहाँ खड़े रहे नहीं यही पोज है पानी के पास ही भाई बाकी दे दे
हम वापस आते हैं
कैमरा है
No. Recording is going on.
लेंस लंबा करो
दिखाना सर, दिखाना। वहाँ से अंदर तो दिख गया
बनवाले आप लोग मिल जाएगी फोटो
लाउडन लाउडन
That's the main entrance to the Taj as it looks from the inside. The doorway has similar inscriptions from the Quran. आपका शुभ नाम? यूसुफ भाई है। मैं अच्छे अच्छे स्पॉट्स दिखाए जहाँ से ताज का पूरा पिक्चर आता है। शुक्रिया यूसुफ भाई।
लाइट नहीं जल रही है, लाइट नहीं जल
पिछली बार चाचा आए थे ना तो उन्होंने पूछी थी देखिए पुरानी गर्मी में आते और
आपने एक ही बोल बोला।
That's the Agra fort at the distance, and just the Shahjahan Ghat access into the Taj Mahal. That's the view of the Taj Mahal on the moonlit night. As I said before, this is from the Dashera Ghat.
हाँ सड़क पे वहीं साइड में खुला ही पहले खुले के पहले हाँ हाँ सड़क पक्की है भाई वो तो आगे चले गए हाँ हाँ हाँ
वो गया उधर खाना उधर कोई पता नहीं देहाती है इधर से हो गया है कुछ हाँ 40
वैसे तो हम इधर से ही आते थे।
तो तुम उस रोड से कहूँ आए
इससे उससे नहीं आया
नहीं उधर से क्यों आओगे मतलब मैंने
इधर से लकड़ी बकड़ी ले गई तो भाई गाँव को है नहीं है ना तभी टाले हाँ लकड़ी टाले गाँव हाँ तुम क्या कह रहे हो यार नई दीवार बने ना इधर जो उस गेट है फिर यहाँ मिठाई की दुकान है फिर एक ही दुकान गई है फिर एक ये चला था दुकानें तो नहीं रही गेट पे अभी अकेले चले जाओ घूमते हुए उधर चुपके चले जाते जंगल में और जिया तुम नदिया का पुल तो क्या नाम जेल है हाँ हाँ जेल के पास हाँ हाँ पुल मेन पुल
यमुना
हाँ
along the famous falls during the days of Shah Jahan. आगे वाली खीर वाली सड़क जो बता रहे हो वो दरवाजा और है नया बनाया दुकान वो तो इसी रोड पे दुकान है इस पे भी नहीं दुकान है इस पे भी नहीं बीच में कच्चा
ये कंपनी से रहती है जिससे
दोबारा जिमी गए हैं आप
तो जिमी तो काफी रहे 8 साल
अच्छा वहाँ तो रहे हो $2 लाख लगा ही रहे हैं This is the view at 2:15 in the morning. In the background you can hear sounds being sung at a nearby Hanuman Mandir. This is the arch door that leads to the Taj. doorway in one shot. Full moon that is shining on the Taj. I'm right now standing in front of the doorway. It leads to the Taj Mahal. This is the huge courtyard that is just outside this beautiful doorway. All around the courtyard there are rooms which were meant to be restrooms for visitors to this wonderful tomb during the days of Shah Jahan himself. He had them built in this way. This is the southern gate which leads outside the Taj area. There's another gate on this side which is called the Purvi or the eastern gate. The story of Taj Mahal, etched in marble stone, is described here. That's the other entrance which leads to the Taj courtyard. Here, standing in the courtyard, you can see the top of the Taj. another view of the Taj, this time from the lawn of the courtyard. On the left you can see the doorway, and on the right is the eastern entrance or the puri. That's one of the watchtowers of the Taj. Lies along the wall which borders the entire Taj complex. There's also one more there. We'll get close. That's the view of the Taj. I'm standing on the Dashera Ghat, which is just along the Yamuna. And far away you can see the Agra fort. This is the fort where Shah Jahan was imprisoned by Aurangzeb towards the end of his life. It was in one of those rooms that he was kept, from where he could see the Taj Mahal. सनराइज अच्छे से दिखता है. हाँ. Reflection of the Taj on the Yamuna. This is where Shah Jahan wanted to build the Black Taj Mahal on the other side of the river, but unfortunately he was imprisoned by Aurangzeb and he couldn't put his dream into shape. That's the full view of the Taj from the other side. This is the back side of the Taj.
Here this is the mosque building. Here is the house.
There you can see visitors sitting on the parapet. Beautiful intricate designs on all sides of the Taj. These are the ruins of the Black Taj Mahal, which was never built. If Shah Jahan had his way, he would have done that, and we would perhaps have had one more wonder of the world in India. Beautiful, well laid out gardens. The other side.
आपके लूँ सर,
हाँ
आप इधर खड़े हो जाओ।
नहीं, मेरा नहीं लेना। Far away is the Agra fort.
थे उनका नाम था सालीम चिश्ती। इनकी दुआ से जोधाबाई से एक लड़का पैदा हुआ, जिस लड़के का पहला नाम मोहम्मद सालीम, दूसरा उसी का पड़ा जहांगीर नागा बादशाह। फतेहपुर सिकली को बादशाह बनवाने चालू किया 1570 में। 82 कंप्लीट। दिस बिल्डिंग 12 years of the complete. One problem, his bottle have no good. बैक एम्पल अकबर पानी की वजह से छोड़ के गए थे। अच्छा की किचन बनी हुई है, लाजपूत थे वो, उनकी दासी लोग खाना बनाया करती थी, बांदी लोग। ज्यादातर जो लेडीज मार्केट पे चलेंगे आप लोग, उस जमाने में लेडीज ही बेचते थे, लेडीज ही खरीदते थे। जोधाबाई की किचन। अब नीचे आइए, तानसेन का गाने का जगह। एक दो तीन चार, इसके 4 रास्ते बने हुए हैं। इसी जगह तानसेन वजू बाबले का मुकाबला हुआ। तानसेन ने गाना गाया दीपक, वजू बाबले ने मला। नॉन इज ख्वाबगाह। ख्वाबगाह एक उर्दू का लफ्ज है, सपना देखने का जगह। बादशाह को आराम करते थे। अब हम लोग चल रहे हैं। आइए। हाँ एक मिनट चेकअप कर लीजिए साहब। नहीं चेक कर लीजिए क्या था आपका सीन आया नहीं आया। मैं जी
ठीक है, कोई बात।
आपका है कि नहीं जानते थे?
This is the wash basin used by Emperor Akbar. This is the first queen's palace. She was the Persian queen. It's one small one, but with pretty intricate designs on all the sides.
इस महल को बोला था शीश महल। शीश मीन ग्लास। इसमें शीशा था जो 1905 में अंग्रेज लोग करवा के ले गए थे। सर इधर आए आप लोग।
This is the view from the Queen's Palace. This is the palace of the first queen.
हाल से देखेंगे इसको दीवाने हम बोला जाता है पब्लिक की मीटिंग के लिए। ऊपर जाने के रास्ते बंद कर दिए हैं साहब आजकल गवर्नमेंट ने।
That's the दीवाने हम।
अरे मैं वीडियो में बोलूं खड़ा होके?
नहीं, कोई बात।
ने धर्म चलाया है दीन इलाही। सभी आर्किटेक्चर से ऊपर जाने के 2 दरवाजे हैं।
अंदर अलग नहीं है।
This is the place where you used to play chaucer, with the girls being used as the coins of the game. This is the Diwan-e-Aam.
जी दीवाने हम बोला जाता है। मस्त पब्लिक बैठती थी वहाँ, राज जलानी और सम्राट अकबर बैठते थे। इसको पब्लिक की मीटिंग के बोला था दीवान-ए-आम, जो दीवाने खास मीटिंग के लिए था। सामने हाथी बांधने की जगह है, अकबर के खूनी हाथी का, वो अदालती फैसला करता था सामने।
Fine netted border separating the main area where the queen and the king used to give audience.
गलती से आर्किटेक्चर पैलेस बोला जाता है, जो उनकी प्लेस लिए प्लेस मतलब सोना चांदी पैसा धरने की जगह है।
So the treasury of Akbar, where all his revenues and all his jewels used to be kept here. ये सामने वाला क्या है?
जी पानी का टैंक है। पानी का टैंक सूख गया इसमें। वो जमाने पहले बिल्डिंग बनाने के लिए पानी आता था, इसमें आप लोग नहा धोते हैं।
We are now in Uttar Pradesh, and that's Rajasthan on the other side. It's a good 20-21 kilometers, but it can be said to be the border between Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh.
एक ही नक्शा है। इसी कलाकारी आप आगरा के अंदर देखेंगे। गवर्नमेंट की दुकान पर लोग जो बनाते हैं, हाथी के अंदर हाथी है, ताजमहल, टेबल है, वो आगरा के अंदर मिलेगा आपको गवर्नमेंट की दुकान पर।
जा रहे हैं।
अब हम लोग चले हैं लेडीज हॉस्पिटल पंचमहल पर। जड़ी बूटी दवाइयाँ करते थे लोग, वैद लोग, वर्किंग लोग। वैसे इसको पंचमहल, पंच मीन्स 5, महल मीन्स पैलेस। सबसे पहली मंजिल में खम्बा 84, 56, 20, 12, 4, टोटल फ्लोर 176। अकबर की हिंदू रानी तो इस पर सूरज को जल देने आती थी, मुस्लिम रानी ईद का चांद देखने आती थी, क्रिश्चियन भी हवा खाने आती थी। सेकंड टाइम हवा महल, डाइनिंग फ्लोर, दूसरी आग पुचौनी, तीसरी 15 से लेडीज, 5वीं मंजिल का तीनों बीवी बादशाह अकबर आराम लिया करते थे।
और वो सामने है मीना बाजार।
वो मीना बाजार है। और एक ही उधर नगीना मस्जिद होती है। नगीना होता है लेडीज का नाम, सलमा सुल्ताना की।
We are now inside the palace of the second queen of Mariam, who is the Christian queen of Emperor Akbar. The inside is full of artistic designs, much of it now gone, but vaguely visible.
जी देखिए पेंटिंग।
Still some amount of beauty visible. Wonder what it would have been in those days. Oh, look at this beautiful design. This is the painting on the outside of the room. This is the changing room of the queen. The ceiling is full of designs. The colors are still holding even after all these years. This is the road leading upstairs. It's now closed.
और ब्लू पेंटिंग ऐसी नजर आ गई आपको चाइनीज। ये बालकनी राजस्थानी है। राजस्थान की रहने वाली थी जोधाबाई। जोधाबाई है, जोधबाई में डिफरेंस है। जोधाबाई जो है वो अकबर की बीवी है, मतलब जहांगीर। जोधाबाई जो है वो जहांगीर की बीवी है, मतलब शाहजहां।
This is the Jodhabai's palace. We'll come back to this later. We are now moving inside.
विंटर और दस्तमल दोनों ऐसे ही लगते हैं। वो चारों तरफ से बंद है, सूरज की गर्माई से उधर लहर करती थी वो लोग। और समल जो बताया मैंने जाली आपको बंद खुला हुआ है, जिस तुलसी का पत्ता है अंदर जाइए देख पाइए। समर पैलेस एंड दैट इज द विंटर पैलेस ऑफ जोधाबाई। This particular palace of Jodhabai is pretty big in comparison to the other palaces of the queens. It's indeed strange. There's only one door that leads in and leads out, but the inside is very vast. This is the inside of the summer palace of Queen Jodhabai. These are small balconies that exist for her to look out into the courtyard. This is the design of a lotus on the column. That's a bell. That's the entrance to Jodhabai's palace. राजस्थानी डिजाइन है जोधाबाई का। सामने जो हिंदू आर्किटेक्चर से, नीचे जो मुस्लिम आर्किटेक्चर से, जो अकबर ने जो दीन इलाही धर्म चलाया, जो दीवाने खास दिखा के लाया मैं आपको। जोधाबाई का इतना बड़ा महल, एक ही एंट्रेंस आने यानी कि नहीं जी। तो आपने देखा सीखली ही गवर्नमेंट सेंट्रल आर्कियोलॉजिकल का किला। अब इसके प्राइवेट स्थान पे चल रहे हैं बुलंद दरवाजा, सलीम चिश्ती दरगाह, मजार, जमा मस्जिद और बादशाही दरबार।
Voilà en face, regardez cette entrée de ce palais qui était fait exprès pour le fils qui était né chez l'empereur Akbar. La façade est très jolie. Regardez, on commence avec
फिल्म वाले मिलेंगे। कोई शॉपिंग नहीं करनी है यहाँ से, जो भी करना है वो आगरा से गवर्नमेंट की दुकान से। तो एक कपड़े का चादर चलाते हैं साहब।
Dit allemaal, achteraan is het paleis van Jodhabai. Ten viering van de geboorte van de zoon die Jodhabai Akbar heeft geschonken, hebben ze een façade gemaakt. Dat in zuiver hindoeïstische stijl gebouwd is. Dus als men bijvoorbeeld deze torentjes ziet op 4 steunen, dat is dan beneden gaat men weer een klein beetje naar de Mongolstijl, dus het venster, het paradijselijk venster. De ingangspoort is iets ster. In origine hebben zij hetzelfde symbool.
This is the small village of Sikli here. One can see the boundary wall at the distance, which marked Fatehpur Sikri as built by Badshah Akbar. At this point I am standing in front of Buland Darwaza. Buland Darwaza is a monumental doorway. In the sense, it's the biggest doorway in the world. Its height is 135 feet from this platform. It leads inside to the mosque of, there's a Jama Masjid mosque and the Dargah of Salim Chishti. Salim Chishti is said to have blessed Badshah Akbar, because of which he had Prince Jahangir, who was at that time named as Prince Salim.
ईद और बकरीद की भी नमाज होती है, इधर पांचों टाइम की नमाज होती है।
Jama Masjid.
हाँ, ये कॉफी ऑफ मक्के का फ्रॉम सऊदीया का, श्यामलाई कॉफी ऑफ मक्का। का नाम है बादशाही दरवाजा। श्यामलाट की फैमिली के आने का रास्ता है। इसलिए के जो मालिक है खुर्शीद अलीम चिश्ती, वो पीछे बैठते हैं, इनका ऑफिस में बताऊंगा चलकर।
That's the corridor which flanks all along this courtyard. There are 6 doors here inside the Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri. The inside of the Jama Masjid, that's the place from where the Maulvi addresses, gives his Friday sermons. inside the Salim Chisti Dargah. It's made of one stone, one complete stone. These are the steps that lead to the Buland Darwaza. Which was once thought of the greatest place, greatest city of the This is the Agra gate meant for the royal people, and this was the road on which Akbar's horse used to go, where trumpets used to sound to announce the arrival of a royal person. The watchtower ahead of Fatehpur Sikri, which announces arrival of any person to the palace inmates, to the guards and the bodyguards of the king. This was the stop for our lunch. Joshi Resorts. Quite a good place inside. Cool. Just on the Agra Fatehpur Sikri highway.
गाइड चाहोगे आप सर?
नहीं,
ये हिस्टोरिकल जगह है और हम लोग बिल्डिंग के गाइड रोड वाले लिए इसमें हर चीज़ प्रूफ करके देखेंगे आप कुछ बस.
We are now at Sikandra, Akbar, which is Akbar's tomb. The inside is huge with lovely gardens which has deers and black-faced monkeys. There's a sandstorm brewing. Oh, चलो आगे चल. Dawla, the place where Nur Jahan's father and mother are buried. This is as seen from the other side of Yamuna. That's the rail bridge connecting Agra across the Yamuna. There are two of them. One is a road bridge and the other a train bridge. This is the road leading up to the Agra fort. The elevated height of this slope is 45 feet. is the gate. The Jahangiri Palace.
वो जो टप है ना बीच में, गोल्ड का कवरिंग था, ये अंग्रेज लोग लूट के ले गए ब्रिटिश टाइम में.
This is bath of Jahangir.
David. Both sides lotus flower white marble, a Hindu architecture. Like his dome, the Muslim. सबको एक बराबर सम्मान देते.
We have just stepped into Jahangir Palace.
बादशाह लोग बैठते, नीचे उसकी वाइफ फॉर द सिस्टम मुस्लिम आर्किटेक्चर, साइडों से उनके गेस्ट वगैरह बैठते थे छोटे छोटे अच्छे से. यहाँ होली दिवाली ईद बकरीद बादशाह लोग फंक्शन मनाते थे, डांस वगैरह होता था. This is the bedroom of Jahangir.
This is the bedroom of Jahangir.
Left side the dining hall.
This is the dining hall.
System, the air conditioner.
अच्छा, पानी डालते थे और इधर ठंडा हो जाता था.
This is between the gap.
इसे क्या कहते हैं? हवा महल. This is Roshanara's palace, daughter of Jahangir and Mumtaz. Sorry, daughter of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz.
The big palace is the Mumtaz, the bedroom, that one. White.
That is the bigger palace of Mumtaz. From here one can see the Taj Mahal. Three levels of security. The inner ring was filled with tigers and leopards. On the other side, in the deep moat, there used to be crocodiles. The deadly ones at that. Thereafter, the walls of the fort would end. The view of Agra. And of course, the view of Taj from here.
Real gold honor.
This is the bedroom of Mumtaz. It was all laid with gold designs. Designs were inlaid with gold. But alas, they are no longer there. This is just one tiny bit of the paintings that remain. So it's a veranda, the main bedroom of Mumtaz. This is the bedroom of Jahanara, the other daughter of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz. was fitted here so that Shah Jahan could see Taj Mahal with his failing eyes. This was the room where Shah Jahan was imprisoned by Aurangzeb. छोड़ दिया हम कहाँ से होते हैं This was also the place where Shah Jahan was planning his Black Taj Mahal along with his other son, Dara Shikoh, because of which Aurangzeb is said to have become suspicious that probably his father was planning to deprive him of the throne. And he also feared that building another Taj Mahal would drain out the resources of the empire and he would inherit an empty coffer. It is said that it was because of this fear that Shah Jahan was imprisoned by Jahangir and by Aurangzeb, and he usurped the throne to declare himself the Mughal of India. This is the throne which the story you just read said that when the English had fired a cannon, it had been stopped. And nothing much has happened to the throne though. It's made of kasauti, which is a very hard kind of stone. This is the Diwan-e-Khas. That's the inside of the Diwan-e-Khas. Shah Jahan used to sit here, and that was Mumtaz's throne.
1764.
They used to fish here, it seems. This is the Diwan-e-Khas of Agra Fort, where the king and the queen used to hold audience for the public. This is the place for the queen. This is where the king used to sit. And below the king was the place for the ministers. This is the other window for the queen. The huge hall that you see here consists of 64 pillars. Each of them is identical to the other in every respect. And there's a huge courtyard in front of Diwan-e-Am, sorry.
हैं? दीवाने आम हॉल ऑफ पब्लिक यहाँ राजा साहब बैठते थे सेंटर में.
This is another view of the Diwani Arm and its beautiful pillars. This is similar to the Diwani Arm at the Red Fort near Delhi. This is the view of the Jahanara, Roshanara and the Mumtaz Mahal from the other side. This is the window that the stone story talks about, which is now sealed. Nothing much here that one can see except for a corridor. This is the Sheesh Mahal. You can see those mirrors.
कहानी के टाइम यह घंटी बजे जैसे रात रात कोई भी आता था तो वो घंटी बजाई जाती थी जिससे मालूम पड़ जाए कि कोई भी फरियाद है नहीं फरियाद नहीं. तुरंत उनको जाना पड़ता था. ये तो पीतल का है.
The train corridor all around the Taj. And screenly protect the Taj. Future generations. That's the doorway to the Taj Mahal. That's the dome of the Taj. See the lightning conductor as well from there. That's the mosque in the foreground. It is given full shot of the Taj. Nevertheless, it's a good picture. With the dry Yamuna in the foreground.
कितना सुंदर है ना.
On the other side you have the bridge. This was in there during Shah Jahan's reign. The uniqueness of the bridge is that the train track is on the top of the bridge and the roads are beneath the rail track. So it's an open bridge. for the paint. No railings on either side of the paint track. One of the watchtowers of the fort. That's the view that Shah Jahan used to get. These are the palaces, Sultanara Palace, the Mumtaz Palace, Jahanara Palace. All these places you can view the Taj. This is a place where Shah Jahan was imprisoned. Very well decorated with intricate designs on the inside. This is the place where the fountain used to be on. And directly opposite is the place where the water used to come in. So it used to flow in here and then onwards. One of the reasons why Agra fort was considered impregnable was because of its crooked entrance. Just look at it this way. Any rider coming into the fort has to first take a right turn at that place, yeah, and then he has to come in and then take another turn which heads into the fort. But by this he has actually slowed up his pace, and any surprise attack on the fort gives the soldiers adequate time to launch a rival attack. That's the place from which Amar Singh was supposed to have jumped from his horse. And when he landed here, unfortunately the horse died. But he survived. This is the Amar Singh Gate. It was renamed Amar Singh by the British. There's a drawbridge over here, a wooden bridge which is withdrawn to cut off the fort from the rest of the land area. And there's a deep moat running across, the ones that we saw on the other side. This is the place where he is putting the knots.
can happen. These take a year or more than a year to get out.
Oh, really?
Because you can see, this is whole needlework going over here, 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 here.
Okay.
Nothing is without needle. So you can see how much time a person has to sit. We should think about the person who is making this jewel painting, about his eyes, about his hands.
Yes.
How much he works for these. Of course, this is jewel painting. Of course, diamond painting also come. I don't know because I'm new in this trade. I have been just in this trade from last 6 months only.
Okay. Seem to have picked up very well.
Well, I have to be in this trade, so I have to pick it. Because I was busy in study.